Volvo 9601990-94. Autumn of 1990 marked the launch of the Volvo 960 in time for the 1991 model year. This was the replacement for the 760. The 1991 960 was an evolutionary progression of the 1990 760, but it was also one of the first cars to feature the work of British designer Peter Horbury. The most significant change was that, in most markets, the 960 was offered with an all-new aluminium 24-valve Dock inline six-cylinder engine, often referred to as white block in the Volvo community due to its bare aluminium block. Maximum power was 204 PS, 150 kilowatts, at 6,000 revolutions per minute. Some markets, such as Australia and Japan, saw 1991 960s equipped with the same B280E/FV6 engine, 145 PS or 107 kilowatts at 5,100 revolutions per minute, that had powered the 1990 760. The 1992 model year saw the US introduction of the Dock inline six-cylinder engine. For the Italian and Portuguese markets, the 960 was available with a 16 V2-liter turbo, 190-200 PS, 140-147 kilowatt, from September 1990 until September 1993 along with the inline sixes. Certain markets also received the 2.3-liter turbo red block 4 with 165 PS, 121 kilowatts, and the Volkswagen-built D24 take with 116 or 122 PS, 85 or 90 kilowatts. The 960 received incremental changes for the 1992, 1993, and 1994 model years. Most visible were the new more shapely seats, and redesigned seat belts with hydraulic pretensioners for 1992. 1993 saw a new more ergonomic shifter, and in 1994 dual front airbags were introduced in some markets. The opaque sunroof was replaced by a sliding sunshade and glass window. In 1994, the US version of the 3-liter 6 was tuned for more torque and a less peaky power delivery in favor of US emissions regulations, with 181 PS, 133 kilowatts, at 5,200 revolutions per minute and 270 Nm, 199 pounds-feet, at 4,100 revolutions per minute, as opposed to 267 Nm or 197 pounds-feet at 4,300 revolutions per minute for the rest of the world. Nielsen, a small coach builder in Laholm, Sweden, worked under contract with Volvo to supply the stretched 960 Executive, and the later Royal model, with Hermes leather interior. Nielsen offered a number of different lengths and sealed the window in the C-pillar for more privacy in the rear. The Executive had longer rear doors, longer versions had inserts behind the B-pillar. For North America, the 1992 to 1994 Volvo 960s were built in Kalmar, Sweden. The very first Volvo 960 for the US market rolled off the assembly line on August 12, 1991 as a 1992 model. The 1995 to 1998 960s were built in Borg, Sweden. The first 1995 model year, facelift, 960 was built on June 27, 1994. In 1994, for the 1995 model year, the 960 received a facelift, including changes to the grille and body-colored panels. A smaller 2.5 version of the six-cylinder, 2,473 cc, was also added to the lineup, with 170 or 163 PS, 125 or 120 kilowatts, for the B6244 version. Only the modular six-cylinder engines were available from model year 1995 on. The front suspension was redesigned to more closely match that of the 850. The rear suspension received a completely redesigned multi-link independent system with a single fiberglass transverse leaf spring. The 1995 Estate received independent rear suspension. Volvo reported that the single composite leaf spring used in the rear suspension of the 960 Estate had the same mass as just one of the two springs it replaced. Bojisnaivomat self-leveling rear suspension system became an option rather than standard equipment. From 1996, Volvo renamed the 960 in select markets as Volvo S90, Saloon, and Volvo V90, Estate, in alignment with the letter and number naming scheme used on their other models. This renaming applied to several European countries in late 1996, in North America from late 1996 for the 1997 model year, and in Australia from March 1997. The new name coincided with an improved air conditioning system. All U.S. cars were equipped with an electronically controlled INA series automatic transmission. Beginning in the 1995 model year, European cars with the 2.5 liters engines were also available with a manual transmission, the so-called M90, a strong new design that was derived from the Volvo 850's transmission. With the demise of the 2.5 liters engine, the M90 was paired with a detuned version, 180 PS or 132 kilowatts, of the 3.0 liters engine.